Hey, good morning. This is Driving Markets. It's a short version today because there's a hell of a lot to do. So, just a quick warning: I'm not an investment advisor, not a financial advisor. Anything you hear on this tape is purely an opinion only. It has nothing to do with any advice. Any winnings, any earnings, any profit is yours. Any losses also yours. It's just an opinion. Let's move on. So, yesterday, Walmart came out with phenomenal results, beating analyst expectations, and looking forward, they're expecting also to match up to the expectations over the next 6 months, and that sent markets up dramatically. The Dow closed above 34,000 for the first time in several weeks, so that is a good move for bulls. As I said earlier on in Driving Markets, over August you can expect equity markets to move up, but come September you're probably going to have a downturn in financial markets as inflation creeps up. Remember, oil is also dropped because what happened was that China came out and reduced interest rates, which is completely opposite to the trend globally what's going on, and that sent concerns throughout financial markets that maybe China's going into recession if it reduced interest rates, and the probability is it is going to go into recession, and China is the biggest engine in the world after the US, and they're also the biggest holder of US Treasury bonds. Just to get you up to speed, that if they start releasing those US Treasury bonds, then the price of those bonds will fall dramatically and the yield will go up. That is a threat to the US. Just to let you know, financially they can actually wreck the US if they were to release their US Treasuries onto the market. But China is probably going to go into recession, and that sent oil down on Monday, on yesterday, 450 points, purely on the back of that they suspect that the demand for oil will drop. If China goes into recession, there'd be less demand for oil, and therefore oil dropped 450 points. However, the trend line on oil is up, and even though it's dropped and it is adding further impetus to the equity markets going up, its probability is that oil will rise, especially coming September, October time. I keep emphasizing that oil is probably going to go up. Many views are saying oil is going to fall below the $80 a barrel level. That may be the case. I don't think so. I believe that oil is going up, and therefore that will have a further impact on inflation overall. Looking at cryptos. So Bitcoin went up to 25,000, and I said at that level was probably a sell. It's floated down to about 23,800. It still looks like a sell at these levels, in my opinion. It doesn't look like it can hold on to these gains. Also, the equity markets throughout August look like a sell because they look a bit overbought, considering we are still in a bear market. High inflation, rising interest rates, lack of supply, macroeconomics, geopolitical issues. You've got all of those thrown into the cauldron, and therefore nothing's really changed apart from some hope from some bankers on Wall Street that it's all over and inflation is going to drop and interest is going to drop and everything's going to be hunky-dory. It's not going to be the case. Just take that into account. Going forward over the next couple of weeks, it's holiday time, so there may be driving markets, may not. If there isn't, don't get too alarmed. It'll all kick off again on a regular note in September. That's it for the moment. Have a good day.